Lockdown just with the puck coil and the disruptor, like there's some decent synergy. But the scary thing is like the potential of, oh, okay, that's a different, no response. Lion doesn't do any damage. Like Empire are abusing them so heavily because their early game is completely reliant on, you know, 1 or 2 of their cores getting farmed, but there's actually 2 of them being shut down simultaneously. The only person getting farm is Koikfa.
Not looking great here, and in the mid lane, they're going to snipe the courier. Afterlife is coming in from behind, now laying in with the Infernal Blade. They might kill Era too. That's the first blood, and probably 1,000 gold queen or more as the graph plummets against No Diggity. Enigma shut down. Era denied. Now in the offlane, Kezu likely to drop here as well. Pop's going to pop the Fairy Fire, but the cage keeps him out. Tinar securing the kill. And now Ramsey's up to 1,500 on the Queen of Pain, but top lane, there's a rotation. Looking for Kezu. They do have access to Kinetic Field as well as the Glimpse. It's a level 1 Glimpse, but with the Cloud coming out, it's the perfect combo. They mentioned the Coil earlier. Well, they also have the Kinetic Field, and Mana Void will secure it. So Empire, they make it the Hate Train. There was a Radiant scan here, I believe, scouting some Empire heroes, rotating. Yapsor hangs back, level 4, but he's going to get caught out. The Doom's ready. They give him the old Infernal Blade. No mana for the Doom, doesn't need it. He's dead. Era panicking and popping.
Early game, still have to look to No Diggity and say, okay, they're still getting, I think, enough for now.
Well, you say almost completed, but they're going to try to shut that down here. Coil drops, silence as well. Era, maybe they can deny him. Nope, can't even get there in time. Diggity, lose him again, and back to Freevil's Greed, behind an AM by a decent margin at this stage. Almost 1,000 gold. The movie on Cinder admitted the Coil gets, or the Cloud gets dropped rather. We'll quickly finish him off. Scandal with the DD Rune, closing in, scared to quite possibly break it. They are packing dust, but Afterlife has the drums, he has the Doom, and actually they've gone in on Quake, but the timing just a little bit awkward for No Diggity. They're going to commit a black hole to this, but Poshka doesn't Cloud, so no way to cancel this, but Afterlife ever so tanky, and Quake was going to be forced back. They're even going in after that black hole. Super ineffectiveness for Yapsor down. Ramsey joins the fray. This is a tanking Anti-Mage. He gets into the thick of it. They've also lost Synderen.
It's like a super late level 6.
I think he already ate the tome as well, right?
Yeah, he did.
It's on cooldown, so. Well, they find Miposhka. Maybe they can at least kill the little Riki off. They will do so, but the combo counter comes out from Scandal with the 3-hero coil. The Static Storm over the top. They are going to wipe the floor with No Diggity, glimpsing back Koikfa into his immediate demise and looking for a fourth.
Combo, plus Acid Spray. Can't really undervalue that either. It's one of those situations where Empire are just getting all the core items up that they need at a very early stage.
They're going to fight top. Afterlife, though, popping the blade mode. Don't want to focus it. Synderen has the finger, lets it go. And they are going to blink forward with the Scream. One more auto attack gets the kill. But Ramsey's working them all down, has the Mana Void ready. And they're yet to actually get a kill in this latest round of engagement. And they will be at 1-0 for No Diggity. But still 2-11 overall, and they may go back in. Here comes Ramsey's. Doom committed. Doesn't have the Chemical Rage going. Armlet off. He's a lot squishier, a lot easier to deal with. They will get the kill. They drop the wall. There's the Lion stun, but they just keep on moving forward. Ramsey's, he sees all this action. He wants to go in. The Quaffle will force him back, though. So far, no kills the other way as Afterlife heads back for the hills. The Mana Void coming through, finishing off Quake on the Queen of Pain. Quake was still cooling down. Again, another grab there. Empire in the end. Oh, they found another. Synderen caught out. Goes for the stun on Ramsey, pretty low with the black hole. They might be able to get the kill. Scandal flicks over the hole after a short hop on the orb. It gets the Sansa, interrupting it, saving his carry. What a sick play there from the Puff. And now moves deeper onto Synderen, gives him the old Infernal Blade. Afterlife will finish that one off, and Yapsor turning with the Malefice, but Scandal again over the top, making a mega kill. 15-2 Empire, just outskilling.
Transition later, it works out. Like, you can bring this hero to engagements.
Yeah, they glimpse back Kezu top lane, looking for yet another pick, and, well, Kezu in a lot of trouble, and it might be Ramsey getting the last hit as well. The blink cooling down, not going to end up getting it. Goes the way of Tinar, but he'll be happy to claim that. As, Miposhka in the Radiant Jungle, they found little old Synderen. Where you going, buddy? Oh, back to the vault with you. Quick, decisive grab, and they bottom. Miposhka has the Cloud, but Koikfa just lunges back to base with the blink. And then they can no, the Glimpse found him! They got Koikfa, they're gonna pull him back in, kill him off too! Get in your base and stay there. That's the
on the map. So when you're out, you need to make sure that you get the D ward when you're there, because getting that map control is super important.
Go in again, Scandal, Synderen. We all know who wins that one. Cinder's ult, they are Fisium. Good news is he is very poor, so they don't get that much out of the Synderen kills, but Kezu out of position here in the mid lane is going to get doomed. And likely going to go down. Maybe they can get off and deny. The kinetic field gets dropped. Is there any chance he lives here? The glimpse was used rather early. No, Miposhka going to find him. That's the gem. Scooped right up by Scandal. Has a veil now ready to go.
I think that Riki to just completely destroy YapzOr's early game put them so far behind. And again, putting the Alchemist mid. I really think
it was not in the bracket, by the way. It wasn't the group stage. And no diggity did 2-0 Empire. That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight top now as Kinar gets caught out. Finger committed to that one. They will get the kill on the hole on the Afterlife. He's got the flame of but look at the Monovoid! Ramsey's almost killing them all off the bat, but he might end up going down here. He's got the agent. Dukes it out with their low arm with toggle. For all your worth, my man. He's gonna try to contemplate how worthless their lone remaining tower is. Empire are contemplating some kills here. Kinar is gonna be in biz, dropping the static storm onto the Cinder and preventing the stun from coming out, but that's all he gets for now. The coil though, quite a bit better by Scandal, but he gets knocked down. He may just drop here to the Radiance Burn as he comes out of this. The Doom onto Koikfa, Ramsey's on the chase. Are they gonna commit in fully? They still hold on for the time being to the Monovoid, looking for a good target. Just destroys Kezu. Dark Seer, the nightmare matchup, AM versus Conehead. AM always wins that one, it seems. Will end up being a 3-for-1.
Here.
Might lose the Radiance, huh? He'll be okay. Man, look how fun this Disruptor is. Somewhat the Alchemist could be the counter where you get everyone farmed so they can all have an impact, but oh, Scandal, he is going to find Cinder in bottom lane, almost instantly solo kills him. My god, the nuke damage.
How important like keeping Era and Koikfa alive actually is to the team. So if they go to that spot and they die, it's like infinitely worse than if he's there and dies. And he did manage to get level 11 before he dropped.
Fire with a fresh Aegis available and a BKB on Ramses. They might just go high ground here. Ramses can pretty much go all in on this. He's super tanky. Actually, I think the Vanguard is currently sitting in his inventory. So he can go into the Abyssal here next as YapzOr gets sliced up, diced up, and will end up going down. Enigma just explodes. And they move forward. He blinks forward into a pop wall, commits with the Monovoid on the Kezu. He's going to finish him off too. Somebody kill this man. They just can't. He BKBs. He blinks away. Ramsey's even going to live. Wagging on Team Diggity here.
That was actually not good though. Like,
is farming up his teammates. So we're going to see the bootsless Anti-Mage. Saw bootsless carry last game. Seems to be a favorite. Oh, there's the Abyssal Blade debut. They're going to commit a black hole on this. They really want to bring Ramsey down. And this push, everything's thrown in. The Alchemist in there as well. The finger, the hate. They do get the Aegis. Comes back with a BKB. And he's going to poke without him. Onto this tower he goes, and at that moment, Era does get an MKB, so his ability to beat down a Ramsey is quite significant. But there's the Doom, the Static Storm, vacuum to try and turn this one around. Kezu holding on and doing what he can, but Ramsey's committing. They do lose the Alchemist here out of the game for some time, 75 seconds, so that should be at least one lane, possibly more. Could well just be the game. YapzOr gonna go down. Empire taking the melee. They can rotate on me with the creeps there as well. This should be a clean sweep of game one, and no diggity. Down another. They're 1-3 now in their last 4 games. They've had a long, rough day here. Even the one win was an 80-minute struggle. Empire now on that point the rest of the series.
That was an extremely dominant performance out of Empire. Again, I just feel like they had every answer. You know, the Riki, we hadn't seen them use it before, I don't think, and they showed that Miposhka just completely shut down YapzOr. Middle lane, Scandal won. I don't really think that was much of a surprise, but even in the, the off lane, Afterlife was getting a pretty good amount against Koikfa, so I think that Empire had a really clever way of being greedy while still being able to actually, win